Oh boy. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Yup, boop-boop-boop-doo. Oh man, I can't wait. Yup, ba-da-ba-da-bup. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Da-da-da-doo. Too dark puddle. Stuff's happening. I do not know all the words. SPG Camo, thank you for liking my tweet. Hey. I should pause this. There we go. Hello there, duck player. Oh boy. Hold on, I'm still doing stuff. You reminded me that I should have... Back to the essay grind I go. Well, thank you for showing up. No, not audio only. Chat only. Back to the essay grind he goes. Well... I'm hearing spooky noises. I think it looks good. I think it looks alright. Salt, so salty. Okay, we're gonna do new game. Oh boy. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for too long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. Not waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign on in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. That's me. Maybe, only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Liam. Forgot I put my name as this. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you do, even if you don't want to. Even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Liam, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, Mom. Not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, I think I know why. I think I started this game and I got like 20 words in because it says I can't skip. I think I may have like played this with my mom and she didn't like it. I can't remember. It's been a while, but I've heard this game is great. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you are not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Shut up, Dan. I know what I'm doing. Hold on, there's a thing I need to do. I've been told I need to go to PC. And then go to Program Files. And then, is it this? Is it this? Steam app. Common. And then find this. Is this it? I think this is it. I don't know how much of this will last, you know? Okay, the school day is as ordinary as ever. I have the game files open because I've been told I need the game files. I have that. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I even know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please!
What do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's too cunning if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I can't speak at all. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, this new member is here!
I became a woman for a minute. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to Club Literature. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Liam, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her whenever she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right! Meowth. She's just Meowth. Great to see you again, Liam. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Liam. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make us some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? It's good, I can last at most 20 minutes more. Well, have fun not knowing anything. Ta-da!
Oh, wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. I really like the music, it's so good. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I'm just gonna give Monica the same voice as me because I've run out of voices. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
Delicious!
Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet.
Whoa!
It's a combination. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I swear to. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I do remember, by the way, it's definitely with my mom. I was like, hey, Mom, somebody told me to play this game, and I'd like it, so we're going to play it. And then she got bored and left, and I was like, I don't want to do it by myself. But it's Halloween. I told her it's a spoopy game. Starts off with this game is not suited for children, so it's going to be spoopy, probably. And, yeah, that's why my name is already Liam, so I guess if you start, you can't rename yourself if you press new game. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... This is not a good representation of high school. Hold on. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow. This is not a good representation of any boy's life, I can promise you right now. Who's a boy that has female friends that bring him to other females without knowing, okay? Inaccurate, but whatever. So what made you consider the literature club?
Sayori. I mean,
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I don't even have female friends, feels bad, man. Hey, you got 4 female friends here. You got Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. They love you. We'll make sure if you ride at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Alright, Shoop, I'm not a weeb. They love you! I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Also, Dan, I hope that you are on your computer so you could make clips, you bum. You're my clipper. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
we'll do our best.
You know it! By the way, I'm going faster because I know this game takes a while and I want to finish this in a reasonable amount of time. AKA, reasonable amount of time before roommate comes into sleep. I have to end this stream if he comes into sleep, so, you know. But no matter the case, I'll do this tomorrow, too. If I don't finish it today, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll finish it tomorrow. That sounds like weakness. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Also, nowadays, if a girl likes you and they don't take rejection at all, then they choose you. I'm not saying that word! That's not an appropriate word, Dan. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. But I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Liam, what kind of things do you like to read?
Considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Somebody said manga. Looks like she wanted to say something, but just keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
It's just a deep and brooding voice, okay? Because she seems deep and brooding. Purple hair, macabre. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign word is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Like you. I mean, stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Man, that sounds like foreboding.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Good! There's nothing more terrifying than teenage girls, I tell you. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimum level. Minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you?
I guess you could say that. But the story makes me think or takes me to another world, and I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems.
Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It takes intimacy. I mean, the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Liam? Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold up! There's still one problem.
Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... Sorry, I thought. Liam... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Hold on, I gotta check something. Okay, I'm back. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Liam, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Did I really impress the class? Star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Liam, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because you always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
That the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four little girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. And I We'll be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. Okay, I'm done with that stupid bit. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, here we go. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. I like this song too. Okay, so if I had to guess, childhood friend probably likes family things and happy things, cute things, fancy, deep brooding things. Who do I want to go for? I want to go for Natsuki. I don't ever hear... I've heard about this game. I'm not going in completely blind. It is blind playthrough because I don't know what happens. But I heard that everybody likes Yuri. So I'm going Natsuki, and I have to assume that heartbeat. Okay. Haven't sent. Nope, my bad. Sing. Nope. Puppy. Doki Doki. Crap. Dang it. I'm getting one of each. Sucks. Okay. Kitty. Bubbles. Okay, so it seems confirmed what I said. Play. Nope. Cute. Bunny. Candy. Poof. 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 Feather. Dang it. Daydream. Dang it. Fluffy. Kawaii. Papa. Hi again, Liam. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Liam. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. He deserves any... What's that word? Slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big... She's like, take manga so seriously. Manga. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club. Manga. Oh my god, manga. Oh my OMG. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I shouldn't have said that. That's stupid. MMM. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys.
Liam always...
I forgot she has that voice.
Liam always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
So dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Liam can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori. Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy!
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sorry, you made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
What is this? I don't know what you are, but I found you on the ground, so now you're mine.
What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. I have no idea if my mouse comes up on this. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I wouldn't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. I mean, could you know? Discuss it if you want it.
How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh. No, don't leave me! You're all I have in this world. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within her closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff bag in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books in boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? A few more hours. Good sir. I'll settle for nothing less. You've been distant, okay? I just want us to be a happy family again. I want Mom to come home, okay? Sometimes. And you leaving us so often is not gonna make Mom come back. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of the shelves. Well, Carol took the kid, so... Yeah, I'm the kid, and I want my dad back, okay? Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Oh, no! How long have we been going before that happened?
33 minutes isn't that bad.
There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. She's got the little tooth thing to show that she could be cute. I know that feel. Look at her tooth. I get closer look at the box box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It's the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Liam. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's extremely moe, or Mo, one of my favorite characters from The Simpsons. Well, don't just stand there. Oh, wow! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. I don't know why it took me that long. I had a momentary lapse of English where I didn't know how to say words. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. That's terrible. That's the worst thing the worst news I could have ever heard. Hold on, I'm checking something. Are you kidding me? It's down? It only says online. It only said online, I should say. Oh, baby. Hold on, I'm still checking something. I mean, I don't... Okay, whatever. Whatever. No, that's not fair. I can't control that. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. Whoa, we got 5 people here? Hold on. Hold on. This is fake news, right? This has got to be fake news. Oh my god, it's not fake news. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I could feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I could talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Well, that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. And we've gone down to 1. I don't know why it says 1. There's still 5 people watching, I think. Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a full shove. A little shove, not a full shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. And it's just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a minute, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into the baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, hi, you 10-year-old. Why do your pupils look like frickin' pink Pokeball? It's really creeping me out. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends? Did you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I dropped it! I found it! I found the thing I dropped. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Make me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Okay, good. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? Just checking something. Okay, I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, haha. Jeez, that's enough. You're gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express the feeling you get when you're when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little myself. Okay, everyone. Are y'all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Huh? Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides over herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Ah, look at me! Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Never mind! Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I'm gonna start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed so eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Liam! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. That's what it is. Not That's 4. There's only 3 there. Don't worry, Liam. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? What is that sort of barrier? No, you said after I crashed, and I haven't crashed yet, okay? You can't get out of this just because you went out earlier. You gotta keep your word. That's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Liam. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. Any chance have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Huh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could be a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write an essay the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's good. I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside. Oh God. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. And I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Deep. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect that you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Who to go to next? I can skip this. Oh, baby. Sayori.
This is a good poem, Liam. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. But to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you just wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Liam. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people can do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Wait, I have to read it like them.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast!
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. Look at this tiny house I made. Look at the tiny house.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Especially...
I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. You get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. I'm doing the person that I tailored it to last. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. Just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Just making sure. Guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice?
I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Okay, fancy person words.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Hold up. Must check something. Do-do-do. Ba-bum-bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. He left! How dare you? Dan, we're going to talk about this later. How dare you? Okay. I see how it is. How dare you, Dan?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Flicker, 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 flicker. Deep! Hashtag deep. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
It took you a long time to read.
Shh! Well, I just don't read script very often, aka cursive to us normal people. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Liam.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Oh, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
We're coming for the booty, Natsuki! I mean, what? Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And what's the point of sharing the poems in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you win it and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Mitsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that? I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. This is not the same song, right? Am I going crazy? This is not the same song. It's got like xylophones and like gentle flute. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh boy. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. Gotta check something. Okay, I'm back. Well, not really, because I gotta check something on the computer, too. Okay, I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whew! Phew. Guess that's everyone. I keep hearing things behind me. I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting.
My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is
Cute.
cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Liam did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
and Liam liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki,
Uh-oh!
I heard like a bell ding, like dong, like a gong, like
Fight!
oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What is this music? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Liam appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Liam started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Liam, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Liam. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Liam? Well, how do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. And whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Here's the thing. My mom's a big... Oh, man. Cracked my back. That felt good. First off, I love this music in this situation. What Natsuki said, total roast, hilarious. My mom's a big grammar person, and she likes to use big words so that I can learn them. And I respect that. However, at the same time, my philosophy has always been, why use a word that not everybody's going to know if it can stand for something that more people know? And that's a lot of, I enjoy using big words because I feel smarter. Not because I want to impress people. I don't care about that at all. It makes me feel like I know more if I use it appropriately. It makes me proud of what I remember and retain and stuff like that. But if I want people to understand the message I'm trying to convey, I would never use super big words, because then a tendency of people who don't understand things is to dismiss it. And that might sound political, I don't care. I'm sure almost everybody who's level-headed can agree we dismiss things we don't understand.
Whether that be the left side, the right side, the middle side, anything you don't understand, we tend to either make fun of, dismiss, don't take seriously, etc. So, I think that Natsuki is right. I don't think either of them are right, and I don't think calling for Sayori for help is going to help. But I think in more cases, simple writing is more effective because it can convey what bigger words can't, because bigger words you can use to confuse a reader more often, where smaller words you can use smaller, simple words far more effectively to the average reader than you can to complex words, because complex poem reader more easily get confused. So I'm going with Natsuki, and the fact that I'm choosing Natsuki for this, so obviously it's a good idea. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that, I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki? I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. Looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. She looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. You don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Liam. Sheesh. She takes a breath. The thing about, glances around the room. Everyone stop staring at me! Surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with this than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding... The thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? Avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori? I'll go make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? Now it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Liam. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all.
There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monica.
About what?
It's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Of course. I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. Just about that time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It's a lot of fun.
I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly. Liam, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. Oh god, I need to check. Okay, whatever. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Liam, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it, though. Sayori, that what happened earlier.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, Liam, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Waka waka. We'll just have to see you at the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. We got more poems, boys? Oh, poem time, baby. Sugar. Email. Anime. Giggle. Parfait. Swimsuit. Crap. Playground. Pump bubbles, bunny, and excited. Vanilla. Kitty. Lollipop. Cure. Boop. Boop. Color. Dang it. Cheeks. Lipstick.
Kawaii.
Sweet. Dang it! It's not sweet. Oh, whoops. Didn't read that. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. It's like, what, Wednesday? If the first day was Monday? Entering the club room. I didn't read that either. Got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Liam.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. You come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Huh? Why that? All of a sudden?
No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Tiny house. Or I could be pinching my shoulder.
I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Wait,
that's not fair. How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would have to lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so that only leaves the one option.
Oh, wow! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. That's just something in my book. Yuri!
Yuri! Tell Liam to let me borrow some money.
Don't
get me involved in like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. Got too absorbed in my book.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun sight.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Death to the infidel!
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly.
You scared me. Do you know what this game is? Okay, then you know why I gotta read it, and I'm not with anybody because it's almost midnight. So I gotta either get to the part that's important, like right before the important part, or I gotta finish it, depending on when you go to bed. I don't know which. If you go to bed at 3... If you go to bed at 3, I might be able to, but if it's 2, I'm just gonna end it early. I'm gonna try my best. Just know, you know the reason why I'm doing voices, because yeah. The voices... You're like, why is there a girl talking about literature? You're like, who's talking about literature? Oh god, my roommate's nice. I like him. At least he gets it. At least he's not like, what the fuck are you doing playing an anime game? You know this game? I either gotta finish it or I gotta get to an important part. So I gotta get to it before horror. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Flap!
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. Oomph.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
Yours is chocolate.
So why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It's a bit unusual.
I hope she's
okay.
I thought that was Yuri. Of course she's okay. You probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Huh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
How dare you, Yuri? Look at your boobs.
That's true.
Excuse me? suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Yeah? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. He's so strong-willed.
Boyfriend?
What on earth are you talking about? I'm only the most attractive person in the club.
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it,
Since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn to play piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Liam. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Is that a piano? Maybe. I don't know. I had a sneeze. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone already has settled down. Sayori somehow has already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Natsuki, are you a trap? It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me unexpectedly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. Bought the first volume of Parfait Girls from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably. Okay, that was a weird sound I just heard. Presumably checking for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Hold on, my bed is weird. Boom. Boom. Fix the bed. No, bed, don't eat my shirt. Okay. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Where can I put this? I can't see a god darn thing. Gosh darn. Can I bring this down here and like turn it down a notch? There we go, that's better. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. Gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way up to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from the inside the closet. Huh? Peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. Besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. She grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of the collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoop one of the smaller boxes from the edge of the shelf. See?
Kya!
The book suddenly tips. The box, not book. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles.
Wah!
Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There!
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it.
I don't want your help, okay? I'm just gonna get a chair, so hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! She trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Oosh. Oosh. Natsuki climbs onto the chair and slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Oh no, she looks like she's gonna die. Look at her face. That is the face of a woman who wants to die. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this. This looks great. That's a great picture. Oh my god, I got it. See, I could easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting down and doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I'll hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. This is getting weird. Force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead, hup, wraps her arms around the Parfait Girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Liam, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. All right. Let me just stand up. Slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? She looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Don't give me that face. Hold on. Another picture opportunity. That's a great picture. I'm gonna die, but that's a great picture. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box.
What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You perv! You set me up!
You set me up!
Go away! Get out!
But...
I'll do it myself!
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki!
Kya!
The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you! Ow, my face! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. She seems skinny. Whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms, and her face lands straight on my chest. Right arm in my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight on into me and to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the force that's beneath her. Grouse! Grouse! Gack! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? You trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's definitely trying to cover smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Oh no! She's gonna cry. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. No crying! I've never... No! Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice speaks. I see tears on her face. Help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine, I promise. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. All right. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Yeah, she has a Sayori voice while she's sad. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get it on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. All right, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. All right, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. Guess Natsuki has good taste after all. Man! After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep! Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Hey! Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Ooh! Ooh! Child! Doo-doo! I should check now while I have an opportunity to be paused. Let's refresh this page just to check. Yep, okay, I'm not an insane person. Yet. Monica! Monica. A little bit of Monica. Hi again, Liam. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright, that's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. Think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into style. Guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems, then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism. So Yuri's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. Just curious, that's all. But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Can't do that. Save me! I would totally play Evanescence right now, but you know, copyright. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Love me. I don't know if... You're doing okay, Monica? You seem like, I don't know if somebody who's not self-aware would say load me. Is there something going on with these characters? Can I load Monica.character? Notepad. Oh, this like... It's one of those random things. Okay. Oh man, this is beautiful to scroll through. I love it whenever stuff does this. I don't get it at all, but like... Okay. So, okay, I guess they're doing fine. I should check back more often in this. Okay, log. Copyright. Okay. I don't get any of this, but they told me to have it here. Load me! It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. She's aware. I'm a whale. She's aware, and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation or decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Hold up! That doesn't have to do with writing. That's meta. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice. I don't know if that was like a hint of something, like there's gonna be meta in this game, but that was funny. I wonder if that's a one-off joke or not, though. Maybe that's part of the spooks is that it's meta. Thanks for listening. I don't see any spooks yet with this, you know, anime dating game, but whatever. Oh, I like this one, Liam. Oh wait, no, she has a voice.
It has some nice feelings in it.
Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
It's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my art. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Yeah? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyway,
Let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
what's the word?
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
That is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Liam. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh god, it's so long. That's what she said. Bottles.
Bottles. Bottles. Bottles. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Oh god! It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. Oh god! I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle's a starlight to make amends. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Then comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Ha! It's not the appropriate music for this, maybe. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Never inhale whenever you're yawning. Oh god, my ears. I feel like I'm in a plane. I think I've gone deaf. Feels like I'm in a plane. It's real weird. Hopefully that'll fix it. Sort itself out soon. I can still hear everything. It just... I feel like this is what being deaf feels like. Are you still mad at me? Huh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Just reading this poem. Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. It's not really true. Meaning what? When I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little bit too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, they just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please, makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her. It's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. What? Hold the phone. If you side with Natsuki... and then write a poem for Natsuki, you won't even be able to read Yuri's poem. That sucks, man. I guess I should have been impartial. Just called for Sayori's help. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. I still have this, like, differential pressure, man. It's weird. And now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Yuri didn't even let me read hers, so yeah, I believe it. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes. It was like she realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Man. Hey, Liam? Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that... I was caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first, I just thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean... Not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? Surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Liam? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Haha. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how did you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. That was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. Should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Huh? Well, Liam wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Liam is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. Optimized PC, don't do this to me. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. It's my only copy. Whew! Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I knew that I couldn't inhale during my yawn, so I didn't. I had to do it again. It's midnight, so forgive me. Oh, God. There it is. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh, doo-doo-doo-doo. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. Let me reread that. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. You're wrong. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay? Awful Amy, I like to call her. Bonus points if you get that. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know how people like that? Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Oh, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Let's look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Whew. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can get out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for this event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Whose heart? Yada ba ba, something about love and hearts. All I know is the Doki Doki is an onomatopoeia that means heartbeat. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea?
I'm dying.
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I did not sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people just like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear, guys.
No, Sayori.
I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. Hey, it's a lot to ask for them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess it's kind of overlooked that. So I am so very sorry, girls. 3 out of the 4 of you have your eyes closed. ... But I still think we should give it all of our very bests. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we even start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's about. Yeah! I'm done with this. I'm done with this stupid bit. It's about expressing your feelings.
Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place?
I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes us, all of it. Listen, it's 12:30. Try. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Hiccups, don't you dare. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expensive faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Forgot her voice. It's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. She flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. This is not in front of the class, okay? You're standing behind a table, or in front of a table. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she has done before? Or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on her. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes a recitation. The 4 of us applaud, and Monica takes a breath.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, wow, Yuri's fired up. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to Hold on. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Yep. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, nope, no. Can't close the phone. Stupid. She snaps back to reality, glances around her as if she's bewildered by even herself. It's up to me. First to start applauding. Wow! That's actually me, though. Like, if anybody has ever been in a class with me, or like in band or anything like that, I'm the first one to like at little things that you're supposed to be doing, like people practicing in band, they do like a set. I'm just like, woo! Woo! Just like over enthusiastically, because you'd be surprised. Like there are some people who don't like it, obviously, because they're like, don't do that while I'm practicing. But you'd be surprised by the amount of people who get like really humbled by that and like get happy. So like I try and do that, make them happy. It's just that don't do that to the people you already know hate you, because they're just gonna hate you more. And those two things tend to conflict more often than you'd think. So like you just if they hate you, but there's more people who are gonna be happy about it, then do it anyway. Doesn't matter. Anyway, everyone joins me after, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. Guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
A lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out that best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone that I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Liam liked it. Guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sarah, with people banging on the walls. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I really don't understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just a tiny house or pinching my shoulder. It's embarrassing.
The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't. Shut up, optimize my PC. I don't want to hear it. I feel like the wrong message came out there. Whatever. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Liam. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Liam lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oi! Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I don't even think he already read my poem, so like, not like she's gonna like it. Thank you, OBS. I don't know why you came up as PC support, but whatever. Making me feel awkward. I recite my poem, since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting... Anyway, the poem is called Jump! I was gonna sing, you know, dun 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 dun, but we played that in band this year, and my part was not that. Mine was and it's real stupid, but it was really funny. As a sousaphone, real weird. It's real funny. It's just a bunch of eighth notes. It's called Go Ahead Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Not though. Might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort in for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Why'd the music change? We now have a guitar. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. Monica? Are you playing the piano? Is it you? I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Can't wait!
I can do this.
Alright.
Stand up. There will be no way to reach the... yeah, there will be no way I'll find the same enthusiasm as Sayori. But I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. Impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best.
There he goes.
Or, nope, that's me. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Liam. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I like all the remixes of the same song. It's real nice. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home.
Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Natsuki has to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk home with you because it's a bond we will never break, and Natsuki will have to find other time to express her feelings to me, okay? Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Natsuki?
Huh? But she's so cute and fun to be around.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
So silly, Liam. Think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out you sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. Kind of a weird thing to force Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? This should be Thursday. I don't know how to do days, okay? I don't know if we started on Monday. I assume. Chocolate. Clouds. Bunny. Parfait. Puppy. Candy. Dazzle. Dang it. Email. Anime. Milk. Blanket. Boop. I like the word boop. Fluffy bunnies. Silly. Dang it. Giggle. Valentine. Woof. Don't do this to me. Curse you. Flower. Papa. Color. Why is colored Sayori? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination.
That'd be a good game to stream, even though I already know everything that's going to happen because I played it with my friend multiple times. Darn. You know, I have no excuse for that. I was streaming whenever that game came out. I've been streaming since like 2015? I don't know. Late 2015. I think that game came out 2016. Late 2016, like September, October, something like that. So I have no excuse. I could have totally done that. I think I would just play it with my friend. I also watched 5+ different people play that game. I'm talking about Undertale, by the way. Starting this
club and not picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Were you complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah. Not talking about our part of the festival, but the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name. Monica. Wait a minute. Is that true? Hold on, I'm looking up.
Translator.
No, detect language. No. Detect language. Ika. What does it mean? The following? That's Chinese. What? Let's go to Japanese. J. What if Mon? Okay. Ika. What is wait, maybe change. Ika. What does that mean? What? Squid! Okay. There it is! Okay, so Japanese has a weird translation thing where, like, you put an English word in, you get a Japanese word out that means the same thing, but if you put the Japanese letters in, then you get it. So, Ika means squid. What about Mon? Mon. Moon! Moon squid! Wait a minute. Suki! That's cute. What does it mean? Summer tree. What about Monica? It just means Monica. What about Sayori? It means Aethori. Okay. What about Yuri? Just means Yuri. Okay, got it. So, Natsuki's name means summer tree, and Monica means moon squid, and that's it. Monica! Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Japanese joke that took like 5 minutes to get. The reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's. Anyway, excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract
you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Liam, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much. Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much. But she seems a bit downcast today. No, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind.
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Liam. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up because with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Liam. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. Like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Liam. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's possible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Yeah? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. Didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. It's just... Natsuki glanced down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. She didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. She exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay! And we didn't get that scene at all. Anything. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems. And of course, I do the very same. I make eye contact with Monica, and then she just looks back and then smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about. The Sayori. That rhymed pretty good. Let's go to Sayori first. No, Monica. I'm doing the same order as always. Hi, Liam. Have you thought about what you want to submit
perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. I feel like we're not going to get to anything scary this entire night because I'm ending it off after today. Whenever we get to the poem of today, which I think today is Thursday, if I had to guess. Shut up, OBS, you bitch. You little baby, bubble blowing baby bitch. You shush. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Liam. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Huh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Liam. Not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? Kinda knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. Listen, OBS, okay, I get it. You don't like it. You don't like having to do hard work. Yeah, I know, you're back, but how long? So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. I like it. Monica's version of the poem thing is all piano. Because she likes the piano. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. The dry quill, that is actually the female symbol for the Q. Expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's very nihilistic. Monica, are you okay? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put that much thought into it. Wait, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. I mean,
Is this a fourth wall break? Is she talking to me, the player, not me, the character? Because my character seems to believe, or like this world seems to believe that humans are two-dimensional creatures. And she was speaking from the perspective of us three-dimensional creatures. I've got my eye on you, Monica. You're starting to get suspicious. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, I want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, Sayori, what's up, girl? Why are you feeling down?
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki.
Eh? Perfect timing, me, for doing it whenever the stream crashes. I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. It's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. Makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right?
In this
club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Liam.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
No, nothing. Just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will.
Don't worry about
me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
if you insist.
Yay! Gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I want to know why it's crashing at midnight. Who the hell is using all this bandwidth to make it like that bad? Yuri! Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. I should leave her be for now. How dare you? Yuri! I wonder if if you choose Yuri and everything Yuri related, does Natsuki just like, nope, shut up, bitch. Fuck you. I wonder if that'd be funny. That's okay. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. Oh, so now you're just like not even denying it, eh? I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. It's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Haha. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Huh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? Took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Liam? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. Look at... Okay. Did you do a Sayori run? I like her too, but like... I didn't realize that if you're not impartial... You know the decision where they're like talking about boob sizes and you gotta like break up the argument? I didn't realize if you choose one or the other, that the other one would just stop talking to you. Like, I feel like normal people are like, Sayori, help. But I chose Natsuki because I'm doing full Natsuki. And then Sayori and Yuri's just like the entire time. And I haven't read her last two poems. Yeah, so you didn't have to worry about that. You didn't have to worry about... Oh, I can smell that.
You got good priorities. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki? Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems? People just laugh and they say, that's so cute. Just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth... This is really weird, man. This is real weird. And he's gone. Okay, I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. Sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. I guess... Wait, was that her? Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little bit too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. Never realized how difficult this was for her. Finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but in today's dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's all torn apart? My face is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Man, this doesn't seem geared towards me. Totally not. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It's just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. Sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes, too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't! Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki bats petals on her words and leaves it at that. You know, Natsuki, I think I judged you too quickly. I think you're a nice girl. You just have it's a hard exterior shell. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see that her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I returned to my seat so that I could put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, 3. We're all done sharing poems, right? So why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me? Or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is it the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Don't you... Don't you do this to me, Yuri. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. Seems that you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Okay, I guess I'm just ignored. I'm used to it. IRL. Fight. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. She was so happy about it. She's like, I love it. By the way, I just realized something. Natsuki's hair is just 3 different hairs copy-pasted together. It's so weird. She's got like the boyish front, the Yuri and Monica like perk up hair thing in the middle, and then like the young girly pigtails in the back. It's real weird. It's 3-pronged. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Liam. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really be really appreciative of that. That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Tsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Liam may not like to be around you. Liam may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just trying to make excuses for Liam too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Because what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Liam to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Liam, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I want Sayori! I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. You really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Monica. I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, you already have Sayori as well. But Liam was the one who... it doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this would have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We wouldn't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So you're gonna do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Liam to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Well, can't do Sayori or Monica. I'm kind of curious. I feel like not many people have done this, where they, like, go full on a girl's route, and then whenever they get to this part, I'm assuming whenever they get to this part, they choose the other one, but I... There's no option to say no, so I guess I'll just go Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so we could probably use 2 people. Don't worry! Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Don't give me that! That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Liam?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes would probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone out. Everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the doors. They chat between each other. Where are you going? Uh-oh. Huh? We still need to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me your number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out for now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh, well. I feel like I should save. There's so many save slots. It's 54. I feel like I should quit. Like main menu. I just saved. I just realized how shiny their legs are. Doki Doki. Yay! Okay, it's there. It should be. Nope. Okay. I would like to overwrite it. Okay. I guess we're gonna quit then. Should still be there. But yeah, I guess we'll finish it next time. We will finish it next time. Maybe it'll be spooky next time. Oh man, you guys should come and watch that next time. Next stream. I'll do it tomorrow. Do I have anything tomorrow? I have band. Ugh. That's stupid. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. If you did, feel free to is it follow? Yeah, follow and turn on the notification so you can get notified of future streams. Also, if you look up Chupakudatu live, the word live in all caps, Chupakudatu, just like how you see it in the title of it's early. It's 1:30. Okay. The title of the channel. Then you will find all the streams that I've done after since like June. Since I've started to put them on YouTube. But yeah, go follow that too, so you can see if you missed one, you'll see it there fully. And if you really enjoyed it, feel free to donate or subscribe on Twitch. Subscribing on YouTube is different than subscribing on Twitch. So I can see that you really enjoy it and you want to help me improve the quantity and quality of it for future streams. And as always, good night, good news. See you all next time. Bye.